Welcome to our official weigh-in ahead of this world title fight night that you're going to see live on Fox Sports tomorrow night. We're coming to you live from the Star here in Sydney, Australia, with a broadcast that will be seen in Australia on Fox Sports 503 from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, as well as KO Sports. We're also going across the world to ESPN Plus in the United States, to Sky NZ and Sky Sports UK, and elsewhere throughout Europe as well. So wherever you're watching, welcome to the weigh-in, and we look forward to bringing you these fights live from Sydney, Australia, tomorrow night. Our main event, of course, it is a big one. It's the IBF Middleweight Championship of the world. The champion is here. He is Janibek Alimkhanuly, and he takes on the Kiwi, Andrei Mikhailovich, two undefeated fighters fighting for the IBF's middleweight world title belt. We're going to weigh in all four of our professional fights on this card here at the Star this afternoon, finishing with that, our main events and our world title fight. Firstly, we'll go 6 3-minute rounds at lightweight. This fighter from Papua New Guinea, please welcome the first of our fighters to the scales. This is Joe Kara. 5 wins, all by knockout, 1 draw and 6 losses for this man, who goes 59.24 kilograms. Joe Kara, 59.24 kilograms. That brings his opponent to the scales from right here in Sydney. This is Ahmed Reda. An undefeated fighter, 2-0 with 2 knockout victories. $61.18 kilograms for Ahmed Reda. Let's face off in front of the scales, please, gentlemen. This will be the first of the bouts that you will see here at the venue at the Star tomorrow night. Let's hear it for Ahmed Reda and Joe Kara. That takes us to the first of our televised bouts for tomorrow night. You'll see this fight just after 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Fox Sports 503 and KO Sport. It is 8 3-minute rounds for the vacant WBC Silver Australasia lightweight title. Firstly, coming to the scales from Papua New Guinea, this is Louis MacGyver. $57.42 kilograms for Louis MacGyver. That'll bring an undefeated fighter from Sydney, Australia, to the scales. This is Sydney's Charlie Kazzy. He's undefeated in 6 so far with 2 stoppage victories. Coming to the scales for his 7th professional fight. $60.76 kilograms for Charlie Kazzy. Let's face off these two fighters ahead of the first of our televised bouts that you'll see on Fox Sports tomorrow night from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Next up, we go to the co-main event that you'll see at the Star and live on Fox Sports and channels around the country tomorrow night. This is 8 2-minute rounds at a catch weight of 56.85 kilograms. Coming firstly to the scales, a former world title challenger from Queensland. This is Shotgun Shannon O'Connell. 56.66 kilograms for Shannon O'Connell. Next up, the number one with the IBF at super bantamweight and the current IBO belt holder, New Zealand's Knight Miyamoto. $56.68 kilograms for Miyamoto. We will face off in front of the scales. Let's hear it from Miyamoto and Shannon O'Connell. That is your co-main event here at the Star tomorrow night. And that does take us to the main event of the evening. This one is 12 3-minute rounds for the IBF's middleweight world title. Please welcome firstly to the scales the challenger. He is the IBF's mandatory world title challenger at middleweight. He is New Zealand's Andrei the Renegade Mikhailovich. "21 victories, 13 stoppages and 0 losses. The challenger goes 72.54 kilograms. 72.54 for the challenger, Andrei Mikhailovich. And that'll bring to the scales the champion. He is the IBF and the WBO middleweight champion of the world. This is Kazakhstan's Janibek Alimkhanuly. $72.38 kilograms, 72.38 for Janibek Alimkhanuly. So we do have a fight with both making the weight at 72.58 kilograms, and we'll have a chat with both of these fighters before we do face off. I'll start with Andrei. Andrei, your final thoughts ahead of your moment of destiny, the biggest fight of your life?
I'm just excited to put on a show. Thank you for everyone coming out. Tune in tomorrow night. That's it.
Are you surprised he's made the weight and pretty comfortably there?
No, he's a professional and he did his job properly, so good for him.
What happens tomorrow night?
I win.
That is Andrei Mikhailovich, and I'll just ask for some final words from Zhanibek. Zhanibek, your final thoughts ahead of this big fight, the defense of your world title.
Мен өте қуаныштымын Австралияда жұдырықтасып жатқаныма, австралиялық жанкүйерлер үшін. Ертең Құдай қаласа қазақ стайлды көресіздер.
I'm very happy to be here in Australia and to fight here in Australia on this land, and I'm going to show Kazakh style boxing here in Australia on Friday night.
Your final thoughts, Igis Klimas, on this promotion and what's going to happen in this big fight tomorrow night?
I can't say what's going to happen, we just can't predict it, but I hope my man or the best man going to win the fight.
Thank you so much. That is the champion and the challenger. We'll face them off now with this, our IBF middleweight world title bout coming up tomorrow night. Let's hear it for our two fighters, Janibek Alimkhanuly and Andrei Mikhailovich. That is your main event. You'll see live on Fox Sports. The coverage starts at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night. And this is your main fight for the IBF middleweight world title belt. I'm Ben Damon. I'll see you at the fights.